And we're back. So I just fiddled with my audio a little bit, so I hope it's not quite as bad. I was peeking yesterday. My audio settings won't stop like changing themselves for some reason. Oh, okay. So let me real quick see if this is any better. Just adjusting my compressor very slightly. Okay, I'm still going kind of into the red, but I'm not peaking. So I hope that's a little bit better. We'll keep fiddling. So, the title of the stream does not lie. The stream doesn't end until Corypheus is dead. Or until I have to leave for my appointment. But that is... that's in like 4 hours. And if it takes me 4 hours to defeat Corypheus, at that point I should quit gaming. So, I don't think that's what's going to happen. Welcome, Yokel. But before I start with the game, there is a new VEILGUARD trailer today, and it is very exciting. So I'm going to play it and give my thoughts on it. Please don't quit gaming. I could never, but I probably should if it takes me 4 hours to beat Corypheus. Just out of shame, you know. So, the new trailer is on the Dragon Age YouTube, and I think on IGN. Oh, I'm fiddling with the wrong thing. Come here. Okay, there we go. Are you allowed to do this copyright and all? Why wouldn't I? If they come after a Dragon Age streamer for reacting to a Dragon Age trailer that is publicly available on YouTube, that plenty of other people have already remarked on, then the problem is not mine. There shouldn't be any reason that this is problematic. It's on YouTube. And it's fair use. So it has nudity. Yeah, all of the Dragon Age games have that. Well, I don't think that no, the second game I think does have a nudity tag, if only for Desire Demons. I guess this is true of all of them. Let's go. Let's go.
Events are weaving together quickly. The fate of the world shall be decided soon.
So those things we saw come out of the Fade.
Two ancient elven gods. They were horrific tyrants.
Look at the size of that dragon. Like, so those seem to be statues.
They were horrific tyrants.
So what we saw just a second ago. Meep, scrubbing. So these seem to be the two Evanuris, and I'm trying to remember. I think we have Gillanine and Elgar'nan. But these, I think that these two are because before that we saw two figures, and one of them is much smaller and has that silhouette. So I think that these two are the elven gods. Even though this guy, he might look like he has horns, but that's, I imagine it's probably a mask or a helmet. We haven't really seen him clearly yet, I don't think, in any of the other material. I haven't seen him very clearly. But it looks like we have these statues of the Evanuris, but just the size of this dragon. Look at how big it is. Can I fight it, please? Can I fight him? Please? If I don't get to fight something this big, I'm gonna riot. 'Cause big monster.
The worst is still coming.
Okay, so that that gets me really excited. Oh. And so first of all, we've been clowning on the Darkspawn designs since we've seen them. And I think that it is perfectly valid to continue to do that. But this cutscene at least makes them look less goofy, and part of that, right, is, you know, tone, lighting, eating people. I still am not a huge fan of the new Warden insignia. I think it looks too, I think like the chevrons instead of the wings look too like modern and sleek. Not very high fantasy to me, but who knows, maybe it'll grow on me. Eat him. And the tentacle gets me excited. The tentacle gets me excited. Because the only Darkspawn that we have seen that have tentacles are Broodmothers, and we haven't seen them since Dragon Age Origins and Awakening. And part of it is I feel like the series has largely shied away from the grody-ness and the violence in that regard. Like, there's other things that's like, oh, that's fine. That's, you know, we can eat people, we can commit murder, we can summon demons, blood magic abounds, like all that has remained pretty front and center, but the Broodmothers have sort of been swept under the rug for a couple of games. So if this tentacle indicates that we have Broodmothers back, then I might actually be convinced of what people have been saying. There are people who've played the game, influencers and whatever, who have said that Dragon Age VEILGUARD is a return to form tonally, that it is dark, and if they have brought Broodmothers back, then I am willing to actually believe that, in spite of how goofy the ogres and Hurlocks look. So that makes me hopeful. Check myself? Check myself for what? Okay, well, moving on.
Unless we stop them.
Artifacts that have been dormant for centuries are awakening.
I like this construct. And it's hard to tell what exactly is going on here. Because she looks really short. So at first I was like, oh, is that a dwarf? But then I noticed, I think she has pointy ears. If I go back, cool construct. Yeah, oh, the Valasleen gives it away. So I think she's an elf. Is she like an elf child? I didn't think elf children had their Valasleen yet. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. You thought it was a tentacle? Well, there's more tentacles later, I think. Because I did take a look at this.
The dead stir more easily than they should.
Look at that. The water looks beautiful. We've seen so little of Rivain in the trailers so far, but I'm hopeful because Rivain is something that has intrigued me for a long time and I'm very hopeful for. What was the skeleton? Maybe she's just small? I don't know how I feel about that. Because she doesn't, right? If they're going for representation of dwarfism, she doesn't look like she has dwarfism. She looks like she's an elf with the proportions of a Dragon Age dwarf, which is different. So I don't know what they're going for there at all. So this skeleton is someone we've seen in other materials. This is Manfred, who's apparently the companion Emmerich. But the big boy, I hope I get to fight this guy too, because I want to fight every big monster I see. And it looks, if I go back, it looks sort of like, right, these look like tied together, so it looks like it's probably built out of bones, probably of something huge, like giants or dragons. You hate Manfred? Why do you hate Manfred? You're more of a hater than me. And I want to see more of Ravane, because Ravane has intrigued me for a long time. Oh, so that's gameplay.
Get more dangerous by the day.
Look at this Kunari. Just stare at him and look at his beauty.
The gods, I can feel their corruption.
Doesn't that guy look cool? And then this just looked like something that was not supposed to happen. This looks too goofy and wrong for the setting of Dragon Age. What, Manfred? Well, I don't have that issue with Manfred because he was specifically created as the minion of a character. So if the character who created him would give his skeleton these little goggle crystal things and build him to be this pack animal, I don't have any issue with that. If this was like a minion, an evil minion, then I might take issue. But as it is, I don't take any issue with it. And then this Kunari, like, he just towers over this character. I think he looks super cool.
Gods, I can feel their corruption.
And then this is Minrathos, but it's all taken over.
Gathering power.
That guy looks cool.
Darkspawn are charging to Weishaupt. You're the only force that can stop this.
See, look at that, more tentacles, guys.
Charging to Weishaupt.
Okay, so we have the Grey Wardens now. It looks like we're kind of going through the different areas, and we still haven't seen a whole lot about Ravane. A lot of what we've seen in Probo stuff, we've seen Minrathos, we've seen Weishaupt, we've seen quite a bit relatively about like Emmerch's deal and his necropolis or whatever. But we haven't seen a whole ton about Ravane. But one of the factions is based in Ravane, and we have seen some of Antiva City as well. But really, all we've seen of Ravane is vague coastlines. We've seen some other stuff that might be in Ravane. I don't know. Remains to be seen.
You're the only force that can stop this.
Tentacles! Look at the size of them. What has tentacles this big? Pray tell. Look at these. They're all fleshy and gooey and... Yeah. This I'm into. So anyway, they started blasting.
But not if they burn your castle to the ground.
Another cool dragon. The scale of the monsters is somewhat exciting. Oh, there's skeleton again, and more tentacles in the background. See that? That's another tentacle. Tentacle.
It will not be easy. But you are this world's only hope.
More Kunari?
But you are this world's
You're scared they make Darkspawn more like necromorphs? That'd be bad.
only hope.
Look at this Kunari. This guy's sick. I don't know his deal, but I want to. And it looks like he has some sort of tablet, and he's smacking another Kunari upside the head with it. That Kunari... See the horn shape. Doesn't look like Tosh. Tosh is still my favorite character design. Like, she's so bejeweled. I think it's a cool look.
I believe in all of us.
Sea serpent. So I was trying to look at this dragon as well. Of course, we have Barrett. This sea serpenty thing looks really cool in my opinion. It looks like it also has the Darkspawn taint. It looks like it's not doing so hot. And it's bleeding black. So I think this is a a tainted sea serpent, which is sick. The screaming Kunari looks way too smooth. Yeah, for some reason the companions are all weirdly smooth. Like, a lot of the side characters that we've seen, like, right, if I can go back to the warden dude, find the warden, because he didn't look as smooth. Right? So, like, this guy has some texture, and I do think that he's still, like, a little uncanny, right? A little waxy, maybe, but he does have some facial textures. Now, if this all comes from, like, console footage, then that might explain the relative low graphic detail.
Stop this.
But, even if we go back to Emmerich, who looks like he's supposed to be older than the other companions, he looks... You're not sure about the art direction still? Yeah, neither am I. So, dragon, skeleton, stab,
It will
blood.
not be easy. But you are this world's only hope.
So yeah, I think that she does look very smooth. She's not as bad as the Kunari that we've seen in the character creator, I think. That guy's so cool looking. And at least she does have like some lines around her mouth with her expression, but she doesn't have pores. The characters look like they don't have pores. They look waxy. But at least she's not like, you know, forehead central. Cool looking Venatori. Got an elf assassin or something.
I believe in all of us.
So here we have quite the gaggle together. Looks like we have some Dalish elves. Of course, Davrin. Looks like Lucanus hiding behind Davrin. Emmerich, Manfred, Tosh is over there. Davrin's evil twin back there, I guess. With some Grey Wardens. So it looks like this person probably has some party members with them. I don't know, this might be a scripted sequence. So yeah. Yeah, okay, I'm into it. I'm into it. Some of the monster designs do look exciting from like a gameplay standpoint, where my gamer brain goes, oh, what's their moveset gonna be like? How hard are they gonna be to fight? What are the battlefields gonna be like? Because that's the kind of stuff that excites me. I like boss fights. I like challenge. So I'm hopeful. There's people who are way more deep in theorizing than I am. I'm kind of excited that even though it's about, like, the villains are these elven gods, right? Because we have what's her bucket over here. She's probably in charge of what's going on with the sea serpent. Even though we have these elven gods who are such major antagonists, I am glad that there's not quite as much an elf obsession in the materials that we've seen this year, because I am hoping that the other peoples of Thedas still get their attention, their lore. Again, I want to know more about Rivain, the humans of Rivain. There's a part of me that's like, oh, what if I play like a mage who's with the Lords of Fortune, a mage from Rivain? But then I wonder if that would even mean anything, even though in Rivain, magic is treated very differently from elsewhere in Thedas. Yeah. Yep. I think that gameplay wise and on a technical level, we're looking at something that's going to be a much better game than Inquisition. I'm still sad to see the move away from tactical combat, but like I always say, I'd rather have a good action game than a bad strategy game. So I'm staying open-minded about that. So I think that the gameplay is going to probably be good. If not, we start hating on elves. We've seen very little of dwarves so far, but I hope we get a lot out of Kalsharok. But it remains to be seen with story, with setting things. There are things that I'm nervous about, but we'll get to that. I am still planning on 1 week from now. That's crazy close. Creating man-made horrors beyond our comprehension in the character creator. So that should be fun. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I wanted to take a look at that, go through, pause some places, give my thoughts. See, this looks like the same sort of dome that we had and architecture that we had with these buildings, with the huge dragon. Is this like, it's an ancient elven city, probably. And the only ancient elven city that anyone really knows about is Arlathan. I don't know, because Meryl in Dragon Age 2 says that Arlathan sinks? Who knows? This moon is too close for comfort. Spooky. So yeah, I wanted to take a moment, look at that. There's a lot of people who have been calling it the best trailer that they have so far. And I saw a comment, this is someone commenting on it earlier today, that was like, if they had kept all the marketing like this, they wouldn't have had all the doubt, they wouldn't have had the pushback that they have had. Things could have gone a whole lot better, and I absolutely agree. And that's why I keep saying as well, like, if no matter how VEILGUARD turns out, they need to fire the marketing team. Freaking all of them. Anyone who is on marketing for this game, get rid of them, start again. Because I have never seen... That's not necessarily true. I have not personally observed such a disastrous marketing run. Moon needs some personal space. Yeah, the marketing has been an utter disaster, and it didn't have to be, but it is. And it's the marketing for VEILGUARD has been such a mixed bag is the real issue that I see with it, is that like half the time the marketing is just awful, it looks awful, and they're giving off the entire wrong vibe, they're pissing off longtime fans of the series. And then the other half of the time, it's like, oh, that's a really cool idea. That's a really interesting feature. Oh, I want to see more of that. There's no in between. It's really bizarre. Okay, now time to put my party members where my mouth is. We don't stop until Corypheus is dead. Might take patience. It's just gonna be a war of attrition. Okay, I think that what I might do this time is when it comes to the shades, running around with the shades and everything. Right, gotta keep away from the fire. Take advantage of elemental resistance and things. Did he drain my mana? Is that a thing he can do? Okay. So what I'm gonna have to do is I think I'm gonna every time Blood Slave comes off the cooldown, I'm just gonna enslave one of the shades, and eventually that'll kill them all. So, oh, my casting times are gonna be the death of me.
am an acolyte of Dumat. You cannot harm me.
We should destroy them while we can.
What do you think I'm doing?
I'm exhausted.
He shot his Shrek.
Can't keep this up.
We can't keep fighting him this way.
Well, unfortunately for you, Fenris, this is the only way we can fight him. Or Fenris, whichever one called it too easy. That is Sebastian. That is Shrek. Got an AoE off. Ooh, got a couple of AoEs off. Fabulous. Oh, this is gonna be slow.
Can't keep this up.
Just gotta stay ahead of the fire and pick them off. Do something, Hawk? Aveline, what do you think I'm doing? Ooh, crits galore. No one go through the fire. If you go through the fire, I will kill you myself. If you go through the fire, you don't get rezzed. Okay.
Something more.
Can't we have a normal boss fight with the Magister? No way! That's extra funny because Magister comes from Magister, of course, which is Latin for teacher. So you would have Magistra Frizzle in Latin. So, Magister Corypheus, that's teacher. You can call him Teach. We're doing quite a bit of damage. Too bad we're going back to the Chantry. Uh-oh.
Grant me your the power is mine. I am scourge. The maze closes in.
Now.
I need to walk like a normal person, Hawk. Just takes patience. War of attrition.
The walls. Find a way out, quick.
You will die before you touch.
There is no way out, Fenris. Only through. Activate blood magic? Yeah, I will have to do that, but right now I'm just getting all the thingamajigs. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna get this one in time. So we'll just keep running, make a loop around. What happened? Fenris!
Quick! Find a way through the...
Okay, we're about to be set on fire, everybody. Okay, there goes Sebastian.
The statues! That's where his power comes from! Need.
I know. I know, Kai. We all know. Nope, that's not what I meant to do.
Most unpleasant.
There must be a way to weaken him!
The one way that would have fixed this entire fight would be to have Corypheus deal friendly fire? Yeah. Stay ahead of the fire, you bozos. Sorry, Sebastian. Hi, so help me.
I'm exhausted. I need to cut off the flow of power. I can't keep this up.
Aveline!
I can't keep this up. Blast! There's no way.
Why did you come through the fire?
There must be a way to weaken him.
That's what we're working on!
Need mana.
You good there? Whichever one of you is growling. Okay, this is not working.
Keep this up. The statues! That's where his power comes.
I know! We only have 3 left.
Need.
Boys, can you stop yelling?
I'm exhausted. Can't keep this up. Need mana. I'm exhausted. The statues! That's where his power comes from!
If we can kill it before the fire reaches us, yes.
Something more!
I can't keep this up.
Comes.
Oh, there he is.
Loading in!
Stun him! Get the stone off him!
That's your job. And yours. And yours.
Mana.
Oh, I stunned him, guys. I did it. One way to make this fight worse is if the companions glitch out with their voice lines and talk constantly. The devs turn to us with malice in their eyes. Okay. Oh yeah, now there's falling ice. Well, we're gonna get freaking close, guys. And we're gonna beg our elemental resistances to work.
Unbelievable.
It's kind of believable.
No! You are stronger than I thought, but not strong enough!
I'm the strongest. I'll catch up with you guys.
What is going on out there?
A storm?
Summoned a storm around the entire town.
There must be a way to weaken him.
Oh, they are taking friendly fire. You see this? See, they're taking friendly fire. Okay, Aveline. Okay, Kai. Kai's the strongest protagonist, totally no bias. It's ice and lightning, now he has all the elements. Aang is weeping.
This has to be the end of it. How much more can he have?
Don't say that, Fenris, you're gonna jinx us. Yes, you may hail of arrows behind us. Okay, no, never mind, you may not. You've lost that privilege. If I have to resurrect everyone again, so help me. This would almost be easier alone. You bozos. Okay, we're about to lose the boys. We lost the boys. Again. I'm glad that she has elemental aegis. It's wearing on us all, Aveline. It's wearing on us all. Girls fight out?
Keep moving!
Make up your mind. Sure wish the shades would take a little more damage. Oh, this guy is struggling. We're well aware. I hope you die, little shade. Die while I'm not looking. What's the AoE on that stupid ice? Kai.
I'm out of breath! There must be a way to weaken him!
That'll put hair on your chest.
That's actually not a bad idea, Sebastian. Putting down a decoy, it's not a bad idea. I thought you had magic resistance, Fenris.
Mana.
Boys? Boy singular? Because now we're down to one? Again? Evelyn will just tank anything. Corypheus, you're supposed to stop! Corypheus! Oh, I missed one. Are you kidding me? Hi, guys. Okay, I got that one. See, now I'm paranoid. Now I've got to check them all. I got that one. You're supposed to explode. Hi, guys. Fine, I'll do it myself. I'll do it myself. Bluppet kills its target. Normally it does. But it's okay. Let them fight. Let them fight. And this fight is actually slightly to my detriment to be a blood mage because all of my spells have long cast times. Oh, right, that's right. I have blood magic active. I can't heal myself conventionally. Uh-oh, hello. I'm almost at my warriors. Apologies in advance, Sebastian, you're gonna die again.
Look out!
We have one more shade. And it's getting in Aveline's way. We're gonna lose Aveline. Well, it depends on how immortal she actually is. I'm beginning to think she cannot die. An icicle falls on my head.
Cannot continue like this.
I need to cut off the flow of power.
We're doing it right now, Kai. Okay. No more. No more, please. Okay, you guys get him?
Run! I can reach
Oh, he has Cone of Cold. Okay, I actually can't res him yet. Hey guys, get away from the ball lightning. His ice hits himself? Oh, it does, you're right. His range attacks are pathetic. His boss theme should have been a waltz. Nah, that would be too, that would imply that, like, it's fun. You have your bow. Stunned him. I did it, you're welcome. You've almost killed him.
Time for a potion.
Time for a potion. Stun, 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 everyone. We got him! We do appreciate Fenris. Alright, now... Jank the useless. Oh! As if we needed the level. Not that it matters. Bragging rights though, right? Killing him or leveling? Leveling. It's like, oh, I reached level 26. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Robe of the Silent One. That's a really nice robe. Jank! Pox on you, Jank!
Hawk, I'm so sorry. I feel like such a fool.
You should have stayed and fought.
I really thought I could do it. It never entered my mind that Corypheus had planted that thought.
Mind control doesn't work so well when you warn someone you're doing it.
I should not have been so weak.
Correct.
I'll return to the commander. Report on what happened here. Then it's time for me to take the long walk. My gratitude you have for returning me to myself. I feel like a whole new person.
Why do you say that so sinisterly?
I said you wouldn't believe me.
When the Seekers arrived at the structure, this prison, it was destroyed. The Grey Wardens were there, but they said an entire unit had been lost. They did not mention this Janica. And
Jank.
now you claim the champion was not only there, but defeated a magister.
Yep.
One of the magisters of old.
Yep.
Left there by the Wardens themselves.
A curious tale. I wonder if there's more to it.
Feeling Corypheus is a
small
moot point
matter.
anyways. He just respawns in
A moment
Inquisition.
for the last of the family.
Because his
And an echo.
soul works the same way
You'll
that
forgive me if I
Archdemon
take a
souls
liberty or
work,
two.
where it zips into the nearest tainted creature.
The attacks, Darkspawn, every bloody part of it. All because of what happened years ago. And you really saw all of this? Maker. How would Mother take this strange magic? I wish I could talk to her.
Does none of this make you want to, I don't know, offer a reason for joining the Order?
Right. My great betrayal. All to spite you. Is that how you remember it?
Yes.
We spent so long running. And why? Because of magic, the blight, money, and abuses. Well, I'm no mage. I'm no warden. And you didn't need me. But there was one thing I thought I could do. Father believed in a Templar. Why can't I? I have to go, sister. Duty calls.
You know
Oh,
Malcolm.
her
wanted
eyelashes
you
are
two to fight.
clipping.
He sacrificed so we'd have a life free to choose, not always agree. His burden must have been very like yours.
I do what I can. Sometimes it doesn't seem like enough.
You know, your father tried to help people the same way. Tried to fix trouble he saw in others. The best of him is still with you. The best of all of us. It's what makes you try so hard. You will always have that. We will always be family. It'll be all right.
The best of him is blood. So, is that supposed to be like a flashback or Kai processing things? Or since she looked over at the end, is she legitimately hallucinating? Corvo rivalry at the very end of the game! Amazing! Still a quest marker and still nothing. I don't suppose there's anything to do around town? Oh, can I go around town? I can go to the Black Emporium. And that's it. Okay. It's a ghost. The ghost of my mother. She's haunting me. The only part of Kirkwall that survived. Well, alright then. This is the end. Well. That's Dragon Age 2 done. And this stream was 1 hour. Ugh, let me tell you, I feel so desirous to start Inquisition. So, yeah, got him second try. On hard difficulty. And I finished the fight with everyone alive because I was a spirit healer. Spirit healer is OP. Don't start until you're back. But, I want to start. When do you come back? We can start this stream. You need to use the restroom. Oh, okay. I thought you meant back from your trip. Oh, okay. I understand. I understand. I'm actually gonna real quick start this up as a different stream just so that I can change some things so I'm not muddling anything, you know? All right. I'll be back in literally a couple minutes.